welcome back to Life on the Franch. Today we are going to be reviewing hamster carriers, or travel cages, as they're also known. So we're going to be reviewing 4 of them. I got these 3 on Amazon, and I already had the Kaytee. I think everyone probably has a Kaytee from some point in their lives. This is from my childhood. So the plan is we are going to have our hamsters test these out to see, how they actually work in practice. We have a robo who would be the smallest, so best chance of these working for her in terms of size, but not for speed. We have 2 dwarf hamsters and a question mark. They're going to be going through all of these cages, and then at the end, I'm going to wrap up with some final thoughts of my own and my opinions on these cages, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Butter inside of that carrier. She's our 3rd smallest hamster.
Doesn't that mean she's your 2nd largest hamster?
She's 2nd to the smallest. She's the 3rd biggest. Out of 4. She seems alright in there, just chilling. How do you feel now? Nope. Not a fan. Okay. There you go. Okay, so this is Gamer inside of our first option. He's basically the size of it. In addition, the water bottle he could never drink from. So, safe to say we can move on to option 2. Look, he already wants out. And look at that, he almost made it. Oh, there he goes. Escape! Jailbreak! So now into the second one. Okay, and then we close this. Okay, so this one is clear, which is cool. It does have a base. However, once again, it's basically the size of him. He can't fit in the only hide I have that can fit in here. But it does come with a food bowl. So if you had like a robo, like maybe this would work in an emergency situation. But in all other cases, no, not really. And also the water bottle's still bad. Okay, it's okay, Gamer. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you. Oh. Well, that was a little impressive. Going for the snacks. Good. We need you to gain weight. Into the little hide. Okay, so this enclosure of the small ones seems to be the best. I could fit a decent sized hide in here. Even though it's the same dimensions as the other one, but it doesn't have a food bowl. But we scatter feed, so that wouldn't be an issue. But once again, the water bottle is so low, and I'll show you that more once we stop stressing Gamer out. So he's in here now, burrowing. This one allowed for more burrowing, which is good. I'm a little nervous about this. I should have put this flat to the bottom, knowing that Patch was gonna be in here. But he is like tapping the sides, like, because it is small. Yeah, you went out? I can get you out. That was a bad idea. Now tell us how you feel about this cage. Okay, you don't prefer that one. Okay, good job. Okay, so here is a Kaytee critter trail, which obviously is the biggest. Aw, he needs a sand bath. But they come with a water bottle and a food dish. It is obviously more expensive than the other ones, but you could easily use this as a carrier. And then I just put in a Kaytee hide we have and a PVC pipe. I took out the wheel that it comes with because it's way too small. But as you can see, like, it's a lot less stressful for Gamer. Now we have Patch in the critter trail. He's found the food dish because he's turning into Gamer.
Okay, so for my final thoughts, I just want to say there is so many things wrong with these. Firstly, this is not the travel carrier I ordered. It came to like this, but it is not at all what the picture is. That said, I'll leave the link in the description so you don't make the same mistake. Now, all of these come with a water bottle. That's a must in a travel carrier. You don't want to deny water to your hamster. However, in this cage, you cannot attach the water bottle in a way that the nozzle doesn't touch the ground. So, it's useless, basically. Which gives this one a 0. Even though it's like petite and cute. Okay, moving on to the next one that I want to talk about. This one. Oh, also for size, it's literally the size of the top part of a Kaytee critter trail. Like, it's smaller than that. It can fit in here. If I can open this. There we go. Come on. Ridiculous. Okay. This cage. So it comes with a water bottle and a food dish. I put the hide in. It's clear, so that I kind of like about it. However, it's kind of already broken, maybe? Like the security on this, I don't... Oh, I see, okay. Okay, alright. Okay, I figured out how to secure it. So it is secure. And then it's not bad because you get full reach of your hamster, just like the other one. The water bottle does not go to the ground, so that's nice. So if you're in the need for if you have a need for a very, very, very small travel carrier, this one is not half bad. And it has the food dish, like I said. And you can fit a small hide in, even with the food dish. But if you scatter feed like we do, you can fit a much bigger hide in here and still have space outside of it. And you really want to have a hide in your travel cage so the hamster has somewhere to go with when they're stressed. Third one. Okay, so this one, as you can see, it's basically the same size as this. And I put in a pretty big hide. Not a hide for a Syrian, though. None of these would work for a Syrian. And really, it's really pushing it with any hamster, I would argue. But in terms of like bare minimum hide water, emergency, not bad, you know. And the water bottle in this one does not touch the ground either, which is cool. But what this one has that I don't like, so this plastic is very like similar to this plastic. This is more like a rubbery thing, and it's much, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the material. It's also not see-through, but that might be a good thing, especially if your hamster like is afraid, because then you put this in here. But it depends. Our hamsters are all used to glass enclosures, so I think this would kind of stress them out. And then it's secure. Okay. But here's the thing. Why not just use the Kaytee? So, what you can turn your Kaytee into an effective travel carrier by removing the wheel, filling up the water bottle, and closing this hole if you have tubing. Or if you don't, maybe yours doesn't have a second floor, that would be great. Or if you don't have the thing, what is it called? Cap. If you don't have the cap, you can have this in like maybe with a robo or a dwarf, but not with a Syrian. And I really like, for especially long road trips, would not recommend it. I would just get the cap, invest in the cap. It's going to cost less than any of these, to get the cap. And it's way more space for a hamster. I put in a tube so I can run a little bit through it. I put in a hide, and there's plenty of open floor space for them as well. And the water bottle attaches to the outside, so it's not taking up your square inch space. So these awful cages for regular use for hamsters are actually pretty decent travel carriers. My advice would be to, if you don't already have a Kaytee Critter Trail, try to find one on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. They are up for sale everywhere. Like, you could get one of these very easily from somebody else, and then you know it's not going to a hamster who might be stuck in this cage for life, and you know you're using it for a travel carrier. So you're saving a future hamster, if you will, from this thing. We can hope, in theory. And then you're not sponsoring Kaytee's production of these crap cages. Double win. Okay. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our content, hamster or otherwise, click subscribe, ding the bell button to know when we post, and most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!